Happy Thursday, everyone. Oh my God, today will be a nice topic to talk about something simple, something easy, but it's so important. Self care, right? Self care isn't a luxury, it's a survival because
Mhm.
most of us we go, work, pay bill, work. We have no time even take a break. We have no time, sometimes not even enough sleep, guys. And today, this morning, Coach Florence, Pia, and I, we coming on to do Zoom like accountability partner. That's the part of our business, right? It's good to have accountability partner to walk you through, to help you to be motivated, to inspire, to have production, right?
Yeah.
And today the topic we talk about is self-care. Why is it so important, right? So Florence, say hello and share your intake on the self-care part.
Yes. So, hi everyone. My name is Florence. I'm an ICU nurse here in San Francisco, California, and a proud online business owner, mentor, and coach. So for me, self care. I've done like so much like personal growth in the past and even now. But imagine a cup, right? Like an empty cup. So imagine this cup empty. So I'm a nurse, right? And I noticed that when I don't fill my cup, and when it's really like nothing left, right? And I have to help people. I notice that I get, more upset, like kind of angry, like oh gosh, like why this? It's just I just noticed like my mood is so much different than like when my cup is full. So when I went to this retreat, they told me, so you have to find things or ways or different things that make you happy, and imagine it filling your cup. So like for me, going for a 90 minute massage, I love doing that. So that will help me refill my cup. And if you notice, there's a lot of people out there who are a lot more happier when they're helping. It's because their cup is overflowing. So they say that if your cup, the only time you have to help people is when your cup is overflowing, because that means you're coming from joy, you're coming from love instead of like coming from lack. So for me, things that I help that helps me with like my self-care is drinking my green juice, getting a massage, going meditation. Oh, good for you. And then I really want to get back to swimming. And I tried like for today, but it's crazy now. People are like booking it like in advance, so I gotta book for next week. But I'm gonna go for a walk. So things that make you happy, right? Because for the last many years I've been going to retreats, and I asked myself, okay, how can I bring this back home? Because I don't want to invest like $5,000 on retreats, right? Like what can I do every day that will help me fill my cup so that I'm more
Mhm.
happy, I'm like I feel more fulfilled and all those things. So self-care is very, very important. So imagine yourself having a cup. So this is like my empty cup right now. Now I have to refill it. So think of like all the things that make you happy, and that will definitely help you and notice yourself being more happy when you give and help people.
Yeah.
That's my take for today.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Especially we want to give so much, and you cannot give what you don't have,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And then you run on dry, and then you talk about, hey, when I'm not happy, like you become more like less patient. I feel that. I feel that myself as well. Especially with it guy. His experience is all like I give everything I have to the whole world out there, and
Mm.
here I have nothing left for me or for my husband, and I, short temper. I lack patience. I not nice to him, but I'm so nice to everybody out there. So sorry and thank you. So last night, Julie, guys, last night I just here with him, and I'm just like, I'm sorry. Could you please love me? Don't leave me. And then he told me, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. And then like I will cry, and he teary eye. Can you share
Oh.
a little bit about that? It's not like I know I take him for granted because I know that he loved me like more than himself. But then sometimes because I take him for granted, it's not fair for him, right?
Mm.
Can you share a little bit more? And then you say something so nice last night with me, and I forgot everything already.
honest, I don't remember exactly what I said either. We were just
Something
talking
about patience, about God, and something,
patience.
something.
We're talking about patience, and I was talking about patience as one of the fruits of the spirit in Galatians, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you have the spirit, you can work on the patience. Love, joy, peace, patience,
Mm-hmm.
kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness,
Goodness.
self-control. So those are the fruits of the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So
Yeah.
Sister Pia, say hello and share with us a little bit about. It's okay. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to show because we are human being. We have
Mm-hmm.
that down moment to share with people so that people can understand like who we are and where we're coming from. Say hello.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Pia from New York. Previously, in corporate, and now, as the label says, boss free. But I'm also an
Hey.
author. um, and yeah, I think everybody has a take on self care. The traditional ones are you go to a spa, you take care of yourself, you nails your hair. I am this thing about taking care of my hair. If I have a dirty scalp, it's like the worst thing on earth. Um, but that's one aspect of self care, right? Because the other ones are, you know, your mindset. You don't. How do you feel? How are you waking up in the morning? What are things that you're doing every day? Do you go to the gym? Do you, I don't. That's a problem for me.
Me
I've tried really to stick to it. But when you wake up in the morning, they say the greatest investment you'll ever make is the one that you make in yourself.
Yes.
And it's not just that. It's like when you wake up in the mornings, what do? My sister and my brother-in-law, they're 5 o'clock in the morning. What are they doing? They're having the devotions. They're doing, they're reading. They're doing all of these things that set them up for the rest of the day. That's all part of self-care. How are you going to then, take care of yourself through the rest of the day? You set your intentions, your goals, those are all part of, taking care of your mental health, not just your physical body. And so it's when you self-care is just too broad of a term for all the things that we need to do to take care of ourselves. Because there's so many things that fall right under there, brushing your teeth, all of
Mhm.
those things.
Yeah.
Self-care, making your bed, all of those things, because they're all intentional. And they're the things that, and so for this week, I'm glad I was able to, connect, especially today, glad I'm able to connect with you guys, because yesterday I was just feeling so down. Not doing the things that I need to do for, the business that I'm in. And yes, you have to recognize, that you will run into those time periods, but you can't live there because decisions happen with or without you. You don't do it as you decide not to do something, that's a decision. You do something, that's great. You'll see the results. Um, but at the end of the day, I'm happy, that, I'm here with you guys, because again, once, you're pouring from a place of, you're filling that cup, and you're pouring from that place, you're going forward, the world is just your oyster. Honestly, it just opens up for you in so many different ways. So I'm glad, we're talking about self-care.
You're muted.
Yep. So
Mhm.
so so Sophia, thank you for sharing with us today. I'm we glad that Coach Florence and I were here and we have productive this morning. And okay, I want to ask you guys this. Florence, you talked before. Okay, I have $44,000 tax refund and our business is amazing. The world is your oyster. Today you talk the same thing, Sophia, about the world is your oyster. What does that mean? I love oyster. So what that mean? What that mean? The world is your oyster.
I think, honestly, it's just a matter of there are so many options open to you. And I think when you take that moment to really see where you are in your journey, where you came from and where you're going, that is such a momentous occasion. For instance, we're going to go on to a convention in, I was telling Florence, going to a convention. Last year, I took a leap out of a plane. I went skydiving for the first
Wow.
time. And I was right after my personal development part of self-care, with Unleash the Power Within. So I didn't break the board. I jumped out of a plane. Come full circle 1 year from now, which is now, I'm going back and I'm going to go jump out of another plane on
My
Sunday,
goodness.
on that Sunday, before I go talk about mastermind and mindset, listen to Jay Shetty and everybody else who's speaking. So that's again, the world is your oyster. It's all of what you make it, how you see your life, how have that frontal view of yes, everything else is on your shoulder, but you know what you want to do. And honestly, the choice is yours
Yeah.
to move forward or not, to do things or not, to work on your business or not. It is your choice, and from my perspective, that world is your oyster, because when it hits and it's great, it's
Amazing.
great. Even when it's bad, it's still good because you're going to be moving forward. You have no other choice,
I love it. Oh my God, you jump out of airplane.
I only did it once.
As, 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 it's on my bucket list because I
Mhm.
saw where the 80-year-old celebrated their birthday. They jump it out. It's amazing, right? One in a lifetime, you want to do something like that. It's on my bucket
Mhm.
list. But talk about the fear of height. No. So congratulations, you're so
Thank you.
brave.
Hmm.
Jack, can you
Yeah.
say one thing about you always told me about sharpen the sword thing?
Yeah,
A what?
sharpening.
Or
That's
sharpen the
that's
sword?
yeah, that's
Hmm.
what I always think of when I think of self care. Lincoln said if I had 8 hours to chop down a tree, I'd spend the first 6 hours sharpening the axe.
Mm.
Mm,
You can otherwise you can chop and chop and chop for hours and hours and hours with a dull axe. You're not going to get anywhere. Okay?
Yeah.
that's
So
true.
how can we sharpen our axe so that we can be productive? And all these little things of self care that we're talking about are just simple ways of sharpening that axe
Yeah.
so that we can be, working from a full cup like Florence is talking about.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Florence, share with us a little bit more about the thing that you love to do, right? I know before you go to retreat and it's expensive, and now you do more things to fill your cup. And how is that our business can help you with that? Especially regarding to the tax write-off benefits, and we need to take advantage of that, right?
Yeah. But before that, what about you? What's your take about self-care, PB?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, she put me on the spot. I don't have self care to be fully yes, and that is something I really need to work on. So here today, my self care. My husband make me a green juice right now, so I'm going to do this. I love to eat,
Me
and
too.
you can tell like, oh my god, I eat so much, and literally more and more. My face is bigger than my husband's face. Before he always like double because he double my size, right? So, but
Mm.
right now, the we both a little bit over, not a little for him, but like we both overweight right now. But the number of the powder overweight, me equal him. Before I only half of what he overweight, for example, and now I'm even more than you now.
We were so yeah, you're talking about like when we got married,
Yeah.
I was 210, you were 105, right? Double.
Yes. Double. He double. Yes.
Yeah.
And now literally, so the point is I don't have the self care. I really need to work on this. What should I do? Lately I try to drink more green juice. So here, try to get back to go walking around neighborhood and stealing mango from the neighbor tree. Oh my god, I eat so much of their mango. Now I know their name, they know my name, and they say, come and take it. So I come very
Oh
up.
my gosh,
I
that's
help
funny.
them with their mango. I love massage. Just like this morning, I
Mhm.
talked to Florence. Oh my god, I need to have a massage. And guess what? I have a massage chair that we pay like 1,500 for the chair. In the corner of my home. I just need to use it more, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, it's not the same when you go to the massage place. You can have a cup of tea, coffee. You have a
Mhm.
nice, a warm massage table, and you take your clothes up. Now love to have a deep tissue massage, and
Yeah.
yes, I want male. Okay, guys. So take your shoe off.
Strong.
Strong. It's just strong, you know. And here you are, like they massage deep tissue on my body, you know, and touching here and there. But I love it so much. It's not the same with the massage chair, you know. So yes, food and massage, traveling is the thing that I love. For my
Mhm.
self care, I think we need to do it more. But one thing that I love now that our business, it doesn't matter what we do for self care, for traveling, for massage, the
Yeah.
business run for us non-stop, and it's sponsored for us. It tax right off as well.
Right.
Yeah, I need to do more, Florence. I hear you. So
I,
remind
I,
me.
I remember when we first started this business, I keep telling PB, you need to sleep. She doesn't sleep. She's like an
Mhm.
owl and like she's a zombie or I don't know what. Like she just doesn't sleep. I think, and then the problem is Josh also matches her, so they both don't sleep. But hopefully you're sleeping more now,
Mhm.
right?
We do for sure.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah, so PB asked me a question about tax refund and self care and all those things. So, as part of us, we're marketers, private marketers for companies, right? And so for us, depending what our brands are, um, we can talk about self care. We can talk about other things. And to me, I love the self care part because first is most of the self care really is expensive, right? Like if you get a 90 minutes massage, it's like $150. If you get a really nice face stuff, it's I don't know who knows, like it can be $1,000, whatever. So all those because we are using it to market our business, which is to have whatever it is that you want out of life, it's lifestyle marketing. Then all those are a write off. And so that's one way to, I don't want to say cheat the system because like all the rich people do it, all the like business owners do it. That's why they keep more of their money, right? Is because they know how to leverage the tax system. And so as a business owner like us, even if PB wants to go 90-minute 2-hour massage every week, that's fine because it's part of her brand. Like also as business owners, we need to take care of ourselves because if we are not healthy, how can we successfully do the business? How can we help other people, right? So this part of what we need to do for ourselves. So all those are a write-off. So for me, I'm very grateful last year with all the things that I did and all the write-offs, I was able to get $44,000 back in
Oh my
refund.
God.
Mhm.
And to me, as a nurse, as a single woman right now, like not married yet, that's big because usually for a single in California, like you get taxed like 35-40%, right? So imagine taking 20% or 25% of that home. So I don't have to work overtime anymore. I see like fellow nurses work two shifts, right? Like extra shifts here and there. So that's why I think it's the thing where they say work hard, no, work smart, not harder, right? Work smarter, not harder.
Mhm.
So yeah, so just look into it. Like it doesn't have to be this business, but really we've looked everywhere. Um, Josh, you've tried other businesses.
Mhm.
Josh and PB have an Airbnb business. They're like realtor investors. Coach P and I, we both
Mhm.
wrote books to get. We both wrote books, and functional health coach and all those things.
Mhm.
And we looked everywhere. And this is really like the business that you can. It's like really business in the box.
Yeah.
I love it. Thinking about how much money you can do with $44,000 in refund and hit your bank, right?
Yeah,
And that's your hard-earned money.
hard
But instead
earned.
of pay taxes, let's use that money to fund your business,
Mhm.
right? Let that money to buy a car for my niece graduation yesterday, right? So much you can do more with that money, guys, and start this online successful business. You have so much more, up to 5 stream of income you can earn.
Mhm.
We could have this one right here real quick.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Where did they go?
they
I
disappeared
I
just
think
a little
he
bit.
yeah, she went and Laugh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm kidding. So yeah, so I think she was getting ready to show her
Sure,
checks.
check. Yes.
It's so much. It's so much, and then it kind of blank off. So literally, guys. So this is the check that we got for this May, the
Wow.
month of May. How much check it is that we got from our company, guys. So over $30,000 we
Something like
deposit.
that. Yeah.
Yep. In for like almost 3 weeks, over 30,000 deposit from home. So amazing, amazing, and all of this, right? The self care stuff, right? The travel, phone, Wi-Fi, electric portion of your home with you for our office, for our business, is also tax deductible.
Mhm.
Mm.
So Cynthia, how people interested want to learn more about our online business? How can they get started, my dear?
Yes, certainly. We're all we're a friend. You're a friend to all of us on the screen. Just find us, via Facebook or Instagram, and DM us. What we'll do is send you to. We do have a website, and from that website, what you're able to do is listen to a short webinar, which is something we all did. The same webinar we all did that allowed us to listen to this opportunity. And from there, it's just a question of you saying, yeah, this is for me, and I hope it is. um, but if not, you at least, you get the opportunity to speak with us about the business, about what the opportunities have been, what have the successes have been, what have what would you do next, and you speak to a coach. From there, it's just a question of whether or not you see this business being for you and wanting to join us. And we'll invite you into our VIP Facebook group, where you can see more people and the successes that they've been having. And it's again a great opportunity, for us who want to pursue it and go forward with this.
Yeah, and you mentioned this morning earlier. Just
Mhm.
I wish I see this business several years ago,
Right.
right?
Absolutely, because again, there has been some phenomenal numbers and six people who show their success to us just as motivation as well. And the only difference is that they saw this just tad bit earlier than we did, but the best thing about it is that they leave clues. There's a blueprint. They actually come back and they coach you and they show you, they speak to you, you speak to them. They're on speed dial. For some of us, they're on speed dial. That you have the ability to really, question and answer. We're part of masterminds. You really have the ability. So you're not really walking alone in this journey. You just have to know, just reach out, because again, you are still the boss of your own business. You still run your own business, but you know that you have support around you. And with you, through this journey. You're really not alone. So while it's a business in the box, it has this part of mentorship attached to it, classes attached to it. And it's just a matter of showing how you live and how you interact with your community. So it's a great experience.
I love it. Thank you so much. Yes, guys, reaching out simply a free workshop,
Mhm.
the same one that we watched, and Chuck and I now we both bought free. We earn
Yay.
five figure
Yay.
consistently monthly from home, talking about 10, 20, 30. There is a month that we earn $55,000 in 1 month from
Yeah.
home. How amazing it is, guys. So Florence, what do you want to share with your audience, my dear?
Yeah, so if you guys are looking for something different, if you guys are looking for a way out of your current situation, all I ask or all we ask is just keep an open mind, because if you judge right away and you say, oh, this is not for you, without knowing, like without watching the videos, without
Mhm.
talking to us, without knowing like the details, then I feel that is you're doing yourself a disservice, right? So just do the best you can. We will not force you if this business is not for you. And at the same time, I feel like you owe it to yourself to figure out what it is, to give you like the informed consent, right? Like the informed so you know like exactly what's going on and how it works. And we have 30 days for you to figure out if it's for you or not. You can, like, stalk as many accounts as you need to. And if for whatever reason it's not for you, then that's fine. And but if it's for you, then this time next year, your story will be different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. So
Mhm.
yes, guys, anything, right? And the thing with our business too, check it out. First of all, it's a free workshop, right? The free workshop to check it out so that you can see the business model to see, okay, is it for me or not? And I promise you, when you see it, you want it. And you wish you want to know this way long ago. Why?
Mhm.
Because this all about automation. This is all about working smarter. Instead of trading time for money like 9 to 5, 12 to 12, 12 to 16, let the business run 24/7 for you. And we
Absolutely.
have 5 streams of income you can earn, right? So just
Mhm.
want to share the last word with our audience. And this is not a job. This is a business, love.
Yep, absolutely. This is a business. And so what that means is when she says it's not a job, is that you're going to be the CEO of your own business. Now, we have systems, proven systems in place that you just plug right into and do a lot of that heavy lifting for you. And the part that you do, we teach you. Okay. We teach you. There's video based training, there's mentorship, there's coaching, there's a supportive community. We'll get you plugged into that community so you can see people and their experiences and results. And in addition to that, there is an investment. Okay. This is not free. This is not charity. This is an investment. You're going to be investing into your own business. After watching that free training, there's a $149 investment, and that's going to give you a 30-day trial period. You're going to get to see everything else that this business is about. You're going to get invited into our worldwide community page and see what others are experiencing and see their results. And you can comment and talk to people. Okay. But again, we want you to know that this is a business. So if you have a desire for change in your life, if things aren't going the way you want and your job isn't getting you there, or your current business isn't getting you there, this could be the solution you're looking for. Again, with our proven systems, support, mentorship, and coaching, this could be it. So give it a try. If you're coachable, that's important. Okay, you have to be coachable. Okay, you're going to learn some probably new strategies, but no matter what your background is, you can do this. You can learn this, and you can succeed here. We have people all over the world from all sorts of backgrounds that are having huge success in this business because of how teachable they are and how driven they are for change.
It's flexible.
Yes.
It is tax register, and you have a lot of tax write-off benefits, and anybody can do. 18-year-old up to 80-year-old. And guys, looking around right now, friend, family, co-worker, do you find anybody that can retire at age 45 and earning 5-figure income monthly from home? Double, triple their my nursing salary. You can't find it. In
Mhm.
this community, with this online business, with this proven system, we have so much, guys. The youngest retired in our community is 23-year-old. So come and check it out. Saint Florence, Superior, other message, we simply want to share this amazing God sent blessing. You pray hard, you found it here. Take action. God bless you all.
Mm.
Happy Thursday, and we see you next time. I think we have one last comment. Coach Florence, can you reach out?
Oh, from Sis Ellen, Coach Florence, what a difference a year makes from vision to action. Your journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. A year ago, you took a step, and today your story is being written with purpose. Oh, thanks.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
gonna give you a big hug in San Diego.
Yeah. So share with us a little bit about, okay, what to talk about big hug in San Diego.
Oh my gosh.
Last one, last one.
Well, last one. She loves. She
Actually,
just
you know
loves.
why? Because people start a business this month, they got a free ticket to the convention. So share with people.
Yeah. So we are going to meet with our so this year is 51st year anniversary, right? Like so we're
Mhm.
all go last year they went to Japan. This year we are going to San Diego to meet the founders, to meet fellow business owners. Basically, they say that when you want to hang out with people who are successful, so that who are you who are who you're the five people that you're surrounded with, right? So I'm gonna be like hanging out with all the rich people, all the like successful people. I'm not gonna wash my shirt. I'm kidding. But basically, just learn from the best, because these people are there not to hide information. These people are there to show us how to be successful. And these people have been in the business for 7 8 years, maybe 9 years, some of them. And also, we have a very very powerful
Yes,
speaker.
speaker. Yeah.
His name's Jay Shetty, and oh my gosh, he was a monk before, and all his things are just very, very inspirational. So I'm very excited. Oh, I hope we can get like a selfie with them, right? That would be amazing.
You just walk upstage and say, "Hey, Chad, let's take picture."
Yeah.
Why not? Why not, right? And
But,
yeah, and the thing is, guys, this month, if you start the online business this month, it's about 2 3 days last now. Our company 51-year anniversary, we send you a ticket for the convention. We pay for it. The ticket for convention was 299. You can get it free right now if you start the business this month. So check it out. Send us the message, and then we go from there, right, guys?
Yeah.
Physical Ellen have a signature copy for your book author. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody. Again, send out the message. Let's start your own successful business today.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow your life will be so different. God bless you all. Happy Thursday. See you next time, everybody.
Bye.
Self-care. Self-care.